Okay, well hello guys, here for week 3 of this thing. Sorry for last week about the 2-part. I wasn't quite sure how long I was going until after it was too late. I just wanted to get those 2 reviews in there. Okay, so let's get right off to it. I have some more news for the month of October for things going on around Disneyland, Disney World, what have you. I'm right here. Okay, first off, and I'm really sad to say this considering I've never seen this show. Pocahontas and Her Forest Friends, the show at the Animal Kingdom, its last show was September 27th, 2008. It won't be there anymore. They closed that thing down because nobody went to it. Nobody liked it. They thought it was pretty lame. It was there since the beginning. It was pretty much just something to fill out in an attraction. Yeah, so they're going to put something new in there. Okay, the Primeval Whirl, also at the Animal Kingdom, will be closed from September 2nd to November 15th. So if you're going down anywhere from now to November 15th, the Primeval Whirl will be down. It was a fun ride. That's the Wild Mouse coaster and there. The High School Musical 2 live show at Disney's Hollywood Studios is done. The last show was September 13th. That's making way for the new show, High School Musical 3 Senior Year. That's going to be up and running soon, as soon as they, get the stage thing done. The Nine Dragons restaurant in Epcot will be closed until November 27th. They're doing refurbishments. Basically, they're putting it in one of those interactive kitchens, where you see the guys, he's cooking and he flips it, and you're like, oh. And last but not least, in the Magic Kingdom, the Country Bear Jamboree will be closed down from September 28th to October 31st for refurbishments. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, unfortunately it'll be down. A lot of you will miss it because it'll be overshadowed by Splash Mountain or Haunted Mansion or whatnot. But yeah, so those are is the news for Disney World for this week. There's always something new coming up. There's if whatever's noteworthy or big, I'll mention here every week. So let's get right onto the review, shall we? Ho ho ho! Man, this is another 4 or 5 star. This is Expedition Everest. You've heard me mention it before. This is at the Animal Kingdom. Expedition Everest is probably the biggest attraction at the Animal Kingdom, aside from the Kilimanjaro safaris. Expedition Everest is a roller coaster. It's not one of the ones that goes up and down or loop-de-loop, but it's a big one. And it's pretty much good for all ages. Here's what they say. It's a high-speed outdoor roller coaster through a Nepalese mountain village. It's a super headliner. You go before 9:30 a.m. or after 4, or use the Fast Pass, which I recommend. 44 inches height requirement, and this is a pretty big ride. A lot of people have said it was great. Like one person said, it was full of surprises. Every time you think you know what's going to happen, it changes. It pretty much got good reviews from every age except for the preschool, which I don't think they're big enough to get on anyway. But it's one heck of a roller coaster, especially at for the Animal Kingdom. This is one of the big things. The lines are usually out the door. I once waited out the whole line and then some just to get on this ride, and let me tell you, it's worth the wait. The line itself is really nice because you actually get some stuff to look at, different memorabilia from the Yeti. That's the whole story, is that you're a research team going up to try and find the mystical Yeti, and you do find him, let me tell you. As you navigate through the line, you see some pretty cool things. They have like footprint marks from the Yeti, Bigfoot sightings, and yeah, so it's really cool. It's a lot like the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad at Magic Kingdom, only better. I'm telling you, best ride at Animal Kingdom. The only reason to go to Animal Kingdom aside from the Kilimanjaro safaris. So it's a pretty standard roller coaster. You go up. That's a pretty long roller coaster. It gives you a good ride. you actually go backwards a little bit, and then in addition to the ride itself, they include, you know, video, broadcasting onto the walls, so you see the shadows of the Yeti, and then eventually right at the end you see the Yeti itself, and it's one of the biggest animatronic things I've ever seen, and Disney really knocked it out of the park with this one. Expedition Everest, one heck of a ride. Use a fast pass. It's going to get crowded. It gets crowded early. Have that be the first thing you do, or get a fast pass. So, okay, well, Expedition Everest, I think I'm going to have to give this one a 5 out of 5, because this is something I can't miss. The only reason why I go to the Animal Kingdom Park is for this ride. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Animal Kingdom Park, but I'll go just to get on this ride. One heck of a roller coaster. It's good for all ages. Granted, it is a roller coaster, so if, you know, have back problems, pregnant, whatever, heed the warnings. But if you're okay to get on, enjoy it. Grab a picture right at the end. One heck of a ride. Gotta go. Haha. Alright, this is a good one. Living with the Land. They gave Living with the Land 4 stars. Now, Living with the Land is in Epcot. It's in the Land Pavilion and right next to Soarin'. Overall, it got pretty good ratings from all age groups. Now, what they say it's an indoor boat ride chronicling the past, present, and future of farming and agriculture in the United States. It's a major attraction to go before 11 a.m. or use the Fast Pass. I agree. Living with the Land was the first ride that me and my brother went on when we went to Disney World this past time, which was earlier this year. Living with the Land, I was waiting for it to be a snoozer, but it really wasn't. After you wait in the queue, which they say the lines can get long, I know we didn't have a problem with it. We never had a problem with the lines for Living with the Land. We waited at max 20 minutes. No sense in getting a fast pass there. Anyway, so after you get in line, you get on this boat, which is really spacious, you know, for people like me, and you go through this thing where they chronicle the past, present, and future of agriculture, and it's all animatronic, you know, when you start out. So I'm thinking it's a big animatronic ride, you know, snoozer, but then it opens up into this giant greenhouse where they have all these vegetables and fruits growing. They even have a pumpkin that they grow into the shape of a Mickey head. It's really weird. They have like this the first ever tomato tree. They grow fish, shrimp, everything. I found out that Living with the Land, the big greenhouse in there, grows over, I think it was 30%, 30 to 40% of the food that you eat in Epcot, they grow right there. So don't spit on the food, man. That's not cool. Anyway, so you go through this, and it's narrated, and you learn something, you know, as you do with every ride in Epcot. You learn something, and it's a great ride. I know I didn't think it'd be bad. There's nothing scary about it. It's a good ride for all ages. They gave it a 4 stars. I want to give it 4 stars. Just for the fact that it turns out to be not one of the worst rides I've ever been on, but you know, it was actually entertaining. I enjoyed it. So Living with the Land at Epcot, 4 stars. Go see it. It's a great attraction. It's one of those sneak hits that you really won't be expecting to be liking. So Living with the Land, 4 stars. Okay, thanks for being with me this week. I don't know, maybe next week might do something with a couple of the 3D rides in Walt Disney. I'll be back with some more news. Leave comments, I enjoy them, or a request if you have any, to like the 4 people that watch this. So, I'll see you later. Thanks.